Hi traders, hope you're well. Tuesday, the 2nd of June. Crazy really, it feels like we're much further on in the week than that because of the moves that we've seen in the market so far. We've only had 2 trading sessions, which is crazy. And we've had some great opportunities on the table. And one of those weeks whereby you've either absolutely had it away and you've caught and taken your slice of the profit on offer in these big trends, or you've been trying to find the tops and the bottoms of these moves and you've probably lost a load of money. So reflect upon that, because we could have drawn various levels of support and resistance or whatever along the way with these really strong moves so far this week, and price has just flown through them. So with our strategy, put yourself in the right side of the market at all times, and that's what we do. Any big move that happens, we will be in the right side of it. The only challenge we have with our strategy is managing a ranging market. So we have alerts that send into the channel that try and highlight where we haven't made a new high or lower low. Let's just wait for that to happen. UJ is a great example of that that's happened today. USD CAD was a great example of that from last week. We did a trading view idea. Take a look. That's the only thing we need to look at, and we just need to look at if that hour 4 candle is just closed above or below the EMA and not sat on the line, which is important. So I'm going to run through these pairs now and just show the setups that we've enjoyed so far this week. The vertical line here shows my weekly, that's my weekly start to the week line. And some of the long trades, actually, we had a signal and triggered the buy or sell on probably Friday. So I will just touch on that, because the weekly results last week, I didn't count some of these trades that have now hit TP3 this week. So ultimately, last week, despite it being a bit choppy with the end of the month, was still a great week when you factor some of the results that have happened this week from them signals too. Right, anyway, off we go. So ADCHF. We've had we had a buy signal on market open at 1 a.m. or market open was 10, sorry, a few hours later. Buy signal confirmed, and then we've seen a 197 pip move at the peak, but TP3 was hit easily at 6557, which was here. And this is a good example. All candles are green. This is part of our strategy. There's no scaremongering with normal coloured candles and maybe, oh, it's coming down here, and then we continue to the upside. This was a great candle here as well, actually, and approaching TP, really, we're looking at different ways to help traders manage getting more out of the market. So trailing the stop up below this candle, maybe even because of the look at the candle, and gaining a few more pips would have been possible. AUDJPY, another one on market close, market open, off we went. And continuation trading is where we get these engulfing candles close to the EMA. There's probably some better examples as we go. But another one, 298 pips from the start of the signal, blasted through TP3, which is 73.298 again, which was around here. And that was a 3-to-1 risk to reward trade. And these TP3s that we have are exactly that. So for every 1 winner, you're covering 3 losses. And this is a key to letting winners run. And anybody that's in the chat room, there are still people that still struggle. And what they struggle with is when to, I guess, let them trades run. Yes, that can be one of those things. We might have 5 winning trades of a day and 1 loser. But if you only enter the loser and you miss the 4 winners, we can't help you with that. That is just one of them unfortunate situations. But over time, you can't be... It just can't be like that. And the other thing that I just wanted to point out was, what mindset do you have when you trade? Are you positive? Are you optimistic? Do you have confidence in your trading strategy? And this is one of them strategies whereby you can scroll through TradingView. You can use the strategy tester function on our version 1, but also on our version 3 to see the historic information, and that saves you a long time in backtesting manually. You can still backtest manually as well if you had a slightly different money management tactic. But don't forget also, you're saving a load of time without having to do any technical analysis. So what are the other options? Well, the other options are that you learn technical analysis, which can take you a long time, and then you need the chart time, and then you would need to backtest a strategy. What we have is a strategy whereby you don't need technical analysis and all of the data already plugged in. So ultimately, you should have a mindset whereby you are positive, optimistic, and feel like you are going to have an edge on the market because of those things. However, it can be easy to fall into this I'm unlucky, I'm never going to crack this mindset too. And that's really self-destructive because of the internal language that you're using. You are telling yourself you're unlucky. You're going to, that's not good. Put positive vibes back out into the universe, guys, and change your view on the world. It's the only way to be. Right. AUD USD was a buy signal, I think, on the Friday, and smashed through all TPs. Take profit 6784 was around here. But again, this is a good example. So we've got this bullish engulfing from the EMA. Nice candle. Very little drawdown if you entered here. Off we go. Same here. Candle. Green candle. Strategy in the buy trend is valid. Wick off the EMA. Nice candle that. Bang. Enter. Off we go. Even if you entered off this one, because you have two confirmations, just keep your stop below this candle. If you entered off this one, you've got no drawdown. Same here. Bullish engulfing. Next leg up. That helps. CAD CHF. Another one. So CAD CHF was choppy around here, and let me show you why and what we try and teach our members. So we literally had profit on the buy, bit of profit on this sell, and then this here, another, what were we looking at? We were in this ranging market, and this sell here, you'd have taken a loss on. That's fine. But we wouldn't have taken this buy. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm trying to work at. This buy here was pretty much set on the MA. Wouldn't have taken the buy. Sell was valid. Would have taken a loss on that sell. And then we got this candle. Nice break above the moving average here on the 4 hour. Signal appeared. But we were still not making a new high. So we called in the group to set a buy limit order at 0.70200 when we had just made a new high to catch this move. So that played out, and that trade still hit all take profits as well. So at the moment we're 1, 2, 3, 4 in, and we've hit 4 TP3s. So that's 12% gain just on them 4. Bitcoin. Let me just look at the 4 hour with you here as well. Again, here, this sell, not valid. We're sat on the EMA. It's not a convincing close. And what we've got here with Bitcoin is a TP3 from this buy, which is shown there, and another buy that literally blasted TP3 in a matter of 2-3 hours. Now we've got a sell signal forming. It'd be interesting to see how that plays out. But this buy was not valid because that was not a convincing close below. When we get this, let's just wait for the next 4 hour to play out. If that was a bearish candle that was still red, then great, we'd have looked to have entered. So please excuse the beeping in the background. Right, so CAD CHF, we just went through that one. CAD JPY, very straightforward. Losing trade in the middle here, losing trade. So we banked TP3 here, one losing trade, and then this winner. So this week, again, that is a big one with 248 pips on the table. So we're easily 1,300 pips on offer here for now. No new trades on CHF JPY, but this buy here from last week has absolutely hit all targets as well. So that's that. Same with the DAX, no new trade here. This is a great thing with trading indices. Why would we sell this? Well, we're not going to sell it. We've not got a sell signal. If there was a biggish move down, we would have a sell signal, and then we could just check to see if it's valid just by way of it not ranging, and did we close convincingly below the 4 hour EMA? All we've got at the minute is this trade here, smash through all take profits, and all we're looking for here are continuation buys, maybe here, maybe off this uptrend here, these wick rejections here, closing below and then closing above, so in and around here. Various examples, but ultimately no new signals for some time because that's been valid, other than scaling in. Dollar index continues to fall. Not something we trade in isolation, but has given us direction on lots of US dollar pairs this week. Euro AUD, what a trade. This one hit TP2 last week. Sorry, TP1, 6717 hit TP1, and that was 90 odd pips. Doesn't look it, does it? But that move there up to there was nearly 200, I think. So 6623, 67, 440-ish pips. And I think the only one here, that was a ranging trade maybe in there. But again, nice profit on the sell. This has smashed through all take profits. 304 pips there, but more on offer. Euro CAD has been the perfect pair recently. I mean, just look at this. Ranging in here, which can be demonstrated with this. This is just choppy. This happens from time to time. We have to know when to deal with it. But previously, clean trends. Bit of a pullback here, and would have been cautious around any buys here, but then we got the sell, buy, sell, range. Need to wait for a break, sell, buy, sell. And that's literally how this has panned out on here. So let me, get the right screen up. Here we go. So TP3, TP3, TP3. So that's 9% on those last three trades. And you can't ask any better than that. You could afford to have 9 losers on this pair now and still be break even. Euro pound, now tricky one. I mean, that was only a couple of pips away and that was super. So from the sell signal to the peak, 110 pips, currently running 78 pips, and that's okay. This trade here hit TP2 as well, didn't quite make it to 3. Euro JPY, nothing to say here other than, there we go. Well, where could we scale in? This candle's nice. This candle's nice. These candles bouncing off the EMA. Various ones. You could just bank 10, 20 pips off these, couldn't you? And just keep your stop below the last candle low. But anyway, that was another 3% trade, or a 3-to-1 risk to reward from last week. Euro NOK, no new signals. Euro NZD is literally a whisker away. If you're in this trade, just bank it. Let's not miss out on a TP3 by 7 pips. That would just be a little bit disappointing. Or maybe a better idea, pull your trailing stop loss to 1.76223, and you could look to extend your target down. Okay. This trade last week got to TP1, just missed TP2. But don't forget, we talk about TP1 and some signal groups and people online. That might be 20 pips, might be 40 pips, yeah? Our TP1 is 100 pips, okay? So that would be a great move in a signal group. Yeah, we've hit 100 pips. Well, we're talking about TP1 hitting 100 pips. This one is running 284 pips, yeah? So we're easily now 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 2,000-ish pips from there. You'd have to go back through and count them up. But what I'm trying to prove is this strategy provides you with amples of profit opportunities every week. It's down to you to execute them. It's down to you to follow the signal and take the signal and try and run a managed risk to reward management plan. You know, i.e. I am going to run a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 3 at TP2. I might pull my stop loss into entry, or at TP2 I might close half or whatever. Write that in your rules. Ultimately, within your rules, you've already got the strategy bit, so you don't have to come up with a trading plan that's based on I am going to trade X or Y setup. Okay, that's that really. Euro USD, our buy was all the way down here, smashed through TP3, and that's that. These green candles reconfirm that all criteria in the trade is met, and these also constitute a bit of a scaling opportunity, because here, look, how many people were short in here, maybe saw an area of support and resistance in the past that we can, there you go, there's a good example. So let's just draw a line, there we go, or maybe let's just draw a zone because we like zones. So how many people saw, okay, well, there's an area. Here's an area of buy-sell sensitivity. How many people were short in here? Bit of a rejection or rejection here. So rejection candle, wick, down. Oh, no, we've gone straight back up. So this is important because be the right side of the trade. Pound AUD has been choppy in and around here. So we're in this range. This is what we need to learn to see with this strategy, these ranging markets. We saw it here as well. Wait for the break lower and then the move down. So actually this sell here, if you followed the stop loss, was unlucky. This was the end of month shenanigans with pound in particular. It was just crazy. But if you've entered the market on this week, you haven't looked back on these sells, maybe even here as well, this candle, down we come. But ultimately, there's been no fresh signal on that for this week. And those stats on these were counted in last week's figures. Pound CAD, similar story, bit of a range. However, on the 4 hour, I haven't got version 1 on our charts. We have printed a buy on our version 1 on the 4 hour. And we're still in the buy. Not hit stop loss on the last trade, which is this. And we will see how that plays out. But this is just what we've got to look out for. Yes, we get the trends here and here, but we've got these moves here that we need to learn to either wait for this to make a new low or a new high. But the reason I'm in this buy trade is because our buy on version 1, which I'll show you actually. There we go. There, our buy is in here. And actually, when you look back at GBP CAD, we have nice accuracy on these buys and sells. That would have been a loser. Profit opportunity in most of them. And profit opportunity in that, be it doesn't look big, but that is still 100, nearly 200 pips there. Doesn't look it, does it? But this is massive. That one would have been 600 pips. So I quite expect that we are going to get some choppiness to see if we do end up getting a trend to the upside. Right, so let's go back to the others. Pound CHF, a little bit choppy. We broke out and up we went. So in terms of fresh signals for the week, 2112, not hit TP3, but hit TP1, okay? GJ has not looked back. Again, a bit of end of month shenanigans here. Would have probably taken that loss if you were trading late on Friday, but won on that winner with this move and this winner here. But that's just blasted. A 3-to-1 risk reward anyway, but actually it's gone way higher than that. Target was here and it's shot through another 150 odd pips. Pound NZD, again choppy. We're in this range. We broke lower. We're still coming lower. So this signal, if you entered off this candle, small profit now. But if we look on the 4 hour, this is that range I'm talking about. Nice move down. This sell, if you remember, was absolutely awesome. When the market just slows down, we're bound just to get this horizontal EMA. There's the clue for the ranging market. It's got a nice downtrend here. Bit of a range here, break lower. We've just got this sideways EMA. Okay. Pound USD, a trade from Friday. A winner, a loser, a big winner here. And that hit TP3 and went way above it. Can't get my words out. There we go. And continues up for now. NZD-CHF, very straightforward. I posted this on TradingView profile earlier. NZD-CHF has been a great pair. And we're still seeing Kiwi strength here as well. So 3% winner, 1% loss, 3% winner. And you can't fault that. But again, as I made a point, I think on the TradingView post or in our chat room, if you're one of these unlucky traders and I'm challenging you to change your internal voice, don't talk to yourself like that, then you might have just entered this. If you've just entered this and you miss that and you miss that, I can't help that, guys. This is a strategy. The markets are open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. You won't catch every trade. I get that. But if you've just caught this loss, then just accept it. Accept that, I missed that and that. Never mind. I know that over a period of time, that won't continue to happen.